first full day in Alberta, and we got a lot of driving. We got a lot of driving to do. Of course, I got a truck. Oh, fuck. Don't got a holder for my phone, though. That's definitely not going to hold. Yeah. Alrighty. That's going to have to do so I don't crash. But no, big day today. Huge day. This might actually be the biggest day of the trip because we have two interviews lined up in one day. And you might say, Greg, you've done dozens and dozens of interviews in one day at the Trucker Convoy. Yeah, it's a little different though, because that's just running gun, man on the street interviews, simple enough. This is for a production. We are going to be submitting this to film festivals. For the tech geeks out there, that means 3 different camera angles, 3 different tripods, recording in 4K, making sure the miking is good, making sure the image is good, making sure the picture looks good and crisp and picturesque. And so it's setting up all of that, which takes time. And then, of course, it's like having a... just going to make sure I stay on the road here. It's having a what's the word? A fruitful conversation. I need to bring out the stories in these people, that the emotions in these people that are going to, paint the picture for people. We need to kind of, part of it is summarizing, but another part of it is just kind of like bringing people there to the emotions and capturing that. And as I said, it's there's a lot more than just kind of these run and gun interviews. So doing 2 in one day is big. There's also hours of driving in between them. Alberta's a big province, and of course the people I want to interview are far apart. But the first one on this first day especially, I'm not going to say where, but yeah, I'm glad that I'm going to be getting this person out of the way, because then I can stay more local to Calgary for the most part. But of course, we'll see how that goes, because there are people away from Calgary that I want to speak to. But yeah, the other thing too is I'm driving to Edmonton right now, right? So I left Calgary, driving to Edmonton, gonna get there for noon, and I'm looking ahead of me, and I'm seeing clouds. I looked at the weather, and there might be rain and thunderstorms, and this is kind of like agonizing me. I'm like, oh my God, because a lot of, if I've learned anything like in politics and in life in general, it's like everything's out of your control. Everything's out of your control. And I need to accept that. And I definitely can't control the weather. I'm not Jewish. It's a joke, guys. But I can't control the weather. So I need to accept that and kind of just work with what I got. Like, we have a plan, but it involves being outside. So that's not good. So for the rest of the drive here, I'm going to very safely, I'm actually going to be calling restaurants that are nearby. Restaurants to see if they have private dining rooms. And then to see if they can help us out. Hey, can we borrow a room? I'll pay by the hour. I'll pay an entree an hour. Here's the best thing. You don't got to wash any dishes. It's the middle of the day. If you don't have a crazy lunch rush, here's money for what was otherwise an empty dining room. I'm going to go for that angle. And so hopefully we have a backup plan. It's my first time driving a diesel. That's pretty exciting. And just so much respect for the blue collar guys out there who actually make this country run. And of course you see it in abundance, especially when you're in Alberta. But it's one of those things where they never get enough credit, and even when you do give them credit, you're still really not doing it justice. And it just makes me think of like the vampire soul-sucking bureaucrats who are like the polar opposite of these people. You know, they don't work with their hands. They have soft hands. They're total pussies. They have no idea how the world actually works, and they're stuck in their head. They're obsessed with all of this stupid, theory and ideas, and making the world a perfect place. And any plumber, any blue collar guy knows the world's not a perfect place. Knows that things fucking break all the time. And that's kind of like, not only do we know the world is not a perfect place, but understanding on a fundamental level that it is not a perfect place is like the most important thing to understand. Anyway, this is getting into like some pseudo philosophical religious nonsense, so I think that's my cue. That's in Red Deer, Alberta. Red Deer, Alberta. The rest stop breakfast sandwich is busting right now. Where is this? I don't know, but freaking unbelievable. And boom, just like that, somebody called me back from yesterday. I landed yesterday, and I knew it was going to rain in Edmonton. So I started to call some places, leaving some voicemails, and I'm like, I don't even know if this is going to work. But sure enough, someone called me back. $33 an hour to make sure that I can have an interview and not get rained on. That's worth it. So so I'm excited. Now we have a rain check. We have a plan for if it rains. I'm pumped about that. Things happen. I really feel like everyone's so friendly here. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky, but so far the people I've been interacting with in Calgary and Alberta have been just great people. Great people, very friendly, very helpful. Oh yeah, little bit of rain. Little bit of rain in E-Town.
In 600 meters, merge onto Alberta 216 North.
All right, we stopped in White Court. Gotta fill up on diesel gas. Just letting the thing cool down a bit. I'm learning how to drive a diesel truck. Gotta let it warm up for a few minutes. And if you've been driving for a bit, you gotta let it cool down for a minute. So I'm just gonna do that before I shut it down or fill up with diesel. For some reason I had this nightmare that it's like, I'm gonna forget it's a diesel truck, and I'm gonna fill it with gas and ruin the car. And like, what's wrong with me? Why am I worried about making such a huge error? Like, that's just such a huge error to make. It even says diesel right on, like, how could you fuck this up, bro? How could you? You can kind of just feel it when you're driving. It's just such a beast that it's crazy to think that I would forget that. I did an interview in Edmonton. That went very well. If you want to find out who it is, well, maybe you should support the project. Not gonna let you know who it is, but shh, secret. But I'm also going to meet someone up near Grand Prairie as well. Very great person as well. I'm doing 2 interviews today. 2. That's a big day. It's a huge day. So far, so good. And but I'm about to fill up on diesel gas here. Here comes the pitch. If you want to support this documentary being produced, then please help my road trip across Alberta, interviewing these people who are persecuted for what they believe and what they say. Yeah. Oh, go to givesendgo.com/savefreespeech. givesendgo.com/savefreespeech. That's enough time cooling her down, and I'm gonna go fill up.